The main objectives of Work Package 6 in the ENDOMIX project are to do evidence synthesis. And there are basically three elements. First is to follow up the evidence from human studies and experimental studies with animal studies in mice. The second one is to do evidence synthesis by taking a weight of evidence approach as is used in many regulatory agencies. And the third work task is to do evidence synthesis by using artificial intelligence, in which we actually harvest the total corpus of literature about a certain topic, project that on a biological network to come up with knowledge graphs that tell us how potentially EDCs can affect health via immunological changes. Work Package 6 is really central to ENDOMIX. This is the work package where all the evidence that is collected via the different work packages, may that be the human studies, the epidemiological studies, may that be the experimental studies, may that be animal experiments, where we take all these pieces of evidence and try to synthesize that to come to conclusions about what the likelihood is that certain endocrine disruptors can lead to adverse health effects via immune perturbations. The impact that we hope that this work package has on both public health, research and on policy is that for research we're developing new tools to synthesize the ever more complexing information about how chemicals actually can interact with our body and can lead to adverse health effects. At this moment, there's so much incredibly amounts of evidence being produced, and it's more and more difficult for humans to synthesize that information. We're building tools to help to synthesize that information so that experts can understand and digest that information better, and therefore can come more easily to causal reasoning of if chemicals are related to a certain disease. That helps basically research, that helps public health to take action on endocrine disruptors, and it helps policymakers to make the right policies that actually may have an effect on the health of the European population.